schedule announced yesterday. The Dallas Cowboys featured on Fox 8 times. That's more than they appear on any other network. That includes a Veterans Day weekend matchup in Lambeau against the Packers, as well as the annual Thanksgiving Day game, this time against their NFC East rival, the New York Giants. Now, I mentioned this yesterday, guys. Based on last year's win-loss records, the Cowboys are tied for having the easiest schedule in the NFL. So, Shannon, what do you think? Do they win the NFC East again and snag a home playoff game?
Well, that is not saying nothing winning the NFC East. I think that's the second easiest division, well, second worst division behind only the AFC South. I think that's a worse division. When you look at the two bottom, you look at the Texans and the Jags, obviously Tennessee and Indy, I think they'll be much, especially Indy will be better. Yeah, they're going to win the East. I mean, they'll win the East. I think I'm looking at the schedule, Skip, at Lions, really, at Washington, Jags at home, really, Skip?
Okay, but if you look at the top of the schedule, it's serious business.
It ain't no serious business.
Tampa, Cincinnati, Rams, at Eagles.
Oh, that's the Eagles schedule. Okay, you're right. I was looking at the Eagles schedule. Oh yeah, y'all started Tampa. Mm-hmm.
No, we're at home.
I mean, y'all at home, but I'm saying Tampa gonna get. Hey, I kind of want y'all to tie because I can't see myself. I mean, how do I root? I mean, if I'm pushed to shove, I'm gonna root for the Bucks. I mean, if you back me into a corner and say, Shannon, you got to pick one, I'm rooting for the Bucks.
Because you love you some Tom Brady.
I just like him a little less than I like.
I agree. Yeah.
The Cowboys.
Okay.
You know what, Skip? I'm going to say y'all win the division. I'm going to say y'all win the division at 10-7.
Okay.
And I'm going to say the Eagles finish second in the division at 9-8. But it's going to be close. I think it comes down to the last 2 weeks of the season before we determine who's going to win the NFC East. Okay. But I still think it's a crappy division because the Commanders and the Giants, I still don't trust their quarterbacks.
I agree.
And I don't trust and that's the only reason I'm picking the Cowboys is because I trust Dak a lot more than I trust Jalen Hurts. I got no trust in Daniel Jones, and I know walking to him, it wasn't totally his fault, but for whatever reason, you keep hearing things about leadership and locker room in the place Indy. You hear the same thing that transpired in Philly. So there's something to that about his leadership and him in the locker room. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, I'm gonna say the Cowboys win at 10-7, nothing special. They'll probably go 5-1 in the division. Going 5-1 in the division, now you got a commanding lead. All tiebreakers come through you.
Okay. I do agree with you on 5-1 in the division. I do agree with you on 10-7 overall. But this is a bizarre schedule to me that the Cowboys drew because it is the all-time roller coaster ride of a schedule. So I'm going to remind you, a year ago, just when I thought it was safe to bless my Cowboys.
They were unjinxable with the word you used.
Unjinxable. The last 11 games, they went 6-5, including an ugly home playoff loss in which they set the franchise record for a playoff game in penalties. Great. Okay, so they collapsed down the stretch last year, and I believe the roles will reverse this year just because of the way the schedule sets
look at that schedule y'all got. Really, Skip?
All right, but let's start at the top. I got them losing to the Buccaneers just because I think the Buccaneers are going to be really, really, really good.
Okay.
I got them losing to the Bengals because I think the Bengals are going to be really, really, really good.
Especially offensively.
Maybe better than they were last year.
Yep.
And then you get to go to the Giants, so that's a dub. You get to go to our Commanders at home, that's a dub. But you have to go to the Rams and go to the Eagles. So in your first 6 games, to me, you're in trouble because you're going to lose 4 of them. So you're going to start out 2-4. Okay?
Are we going to the Rams game? You want to go to the Rams game?
No, I do not. Well, you told me you went to the Super Bowl and you couldn't even see the game. Am I right?
No, we gonna be in the suite. We'll be in the suite.
Oh, okay. So you guys got stuck in seats.
We got field level.
Like. Okay.
We got field level.
Yeah, like below field level.
Yeah, okay. That's exactly what they were.
I got it. Okay, so I got them losing 4 of their first 6.
Wow.
But then look what happens. Here come 2 Jerry World. You got Detroit and Chicago.
Bears.
I'll take it, and I'll take it. Then they get a bye, but then they have to go to Green Bay, the roller coaster rolls, and to Minnesota. Well, they've won at Minnesota 2 years in a row. I'm telling you, the Vikings are going to rise up for this 3rd game and get even with them. So I think they're going to lose at Green Bay and at Vikings. And now here we go. Now it's the flip side of last year because down the stretch, it starts to open up where I think they could win 6 of their last 7 games, which by my calculations, they would have to get to 10-7.
Right, yeah.
Okay? So you got Giants and Indy, and I don't know what to make. I know, I agree, because the upgrade, even though Matt Ryan is older, he's just better than Carson Wentz.
I agree.
Okay, so, but still, I'm going to give my team on my birthday, I'm going to give them a W. Just for me, they'll give me a birthday present. And then you get Houston at home. You get to go to Jacksonville. You get Philly at home. But you end at Tennessee at Washington.
A short week.
Okay. So I'm going to say they lose at Tennessee, but that's the only loss I have in the last 7 games. So you win 6 of your last 7 to get to 10-7.
Right.
And is my takeaway win the division? It is not win the division.
What?
Okay.
You got the Eagles?
Well, you picked up the right schedule when you accidentally picked up
the Eagles.
Shannon, I hate to tell you this because I hate to tell myself this. It is going to be fly, Eagles, fly. It's going to be cry, Cowboys, cry, because look what the Eagles get to open up. Can somebody open up the Eagles' schedule and tell me they're not going to go 8-1 to start?
No, they're not going no 8-1.
They're going 8-1. Okay, show me the losses.
They're going to lose at Arizona.
Okay, that's the only loss I got.
They're gonna beat the They're gonna beat the Cowboys
on
home, Sunday night.
At home, yes, they're going to beat the Cowboys at home. Yes, I think they're a little better than the Cowboys.
If you're careful, Skip, the Lions might get them. Opening day, Lions might get them.
Okay, you want how many cases?
No.
Okay.
Dan Campbell gonna have them ready. Okay. Lions closed good, Skip. They played well.
I'm going to list these wins for the Eagles in their first 9 games. They go to Detroit to open. Then Minnesota at home, then Washington at Washington, then Jacksonville at home. I told you they're going to lose at Arizona.
Yep.
But then Cowboys at home, Pittsburgh at home. I know that's an in-state arch rivalry, but Pittsburgh's rebuilding to me on offense. Then they get to go to Houston on a Thursday, and then they get Washington at home on a Monday. That's an 8-1 start. And if I'm correct about that and they get to 8-1, they're going to win the NFC East.
I can't see them going better than 5. The best they can hope for is 5-3.
5-3? Well, give me the 3 losses right now. I need to know.
I said they're going to lose to Minnesota. They'll lose
at home. They're going to lose to Minnesota on Monday night in that crazy place.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Kirk Cousins going to get them.
No.
They'll lose to your Cowboys.
At home?
In Arizona, yep.
I hope you're right about the Cowboys, but I do not see it. Okay,
yep.
So those are the 3 losses. Okay, then it gets tough because they go to Indy, they got Green Bay and Tennessee at home. I got 3 L's right there, but then all of a sudden, the sky's open again, and they go 2 Giants, 2 Bears, 2 Cowboys, New Orleans at home, Giants at home. I got them winning 4 of the last 5, and guess what that would make them? That would make them 12-5. If they open 8-1, they're going to go 12-5, and we cannot overcome.
Skip, they lose it. Skip, one of those first 2 games, they're losing at Lions or they're going to lose at home to Minnesota. They're not starting the season 2-0.
How many cases? I'll do 3 cases right now.
I do 2 cases right now.
Okay, 2 cases right now.
They don't start the season 2-0.
Okay, I say 2-0 for 2 cases.
Yes, I say no.
Thank you very much. I'm going to write that down because we will forget it. And those are 2. That might be the 2 easiest cases.
No, Skip. Yep. Lions going to be improved.
I have been making the case for Philly for about a month here. And when they got A.J. Brown, when they traded for him, and he's Jalen's best friend, I'm like, seriously, here they go. And with Devontae and A.J., and they led the league in rushing last year, and I don't love their defense, but I like it. They're just a little better than the Dallas Cowboys. Yep.
Y'all got a lot of road games the last from weeks 10 through 18.
Yep.
Y'all got a lot of road games, which I like.
You realize they stole 2 of Georgia's front 7 off that national championship team?
Yeah.
Look out. Nakobe Dean.
You know what?
He'll be in the starting lineup, and all he'll do is make plays.
All I want, long as y'all don't win I got y'all winning division, but I show, Eagles make me a liar, so I can come in here and that's what I want to happen.
Okay, but I've been saying it because I am an objective Cowboy fan. I've been telling you for maybe 2 months right now. Here comes Philadelphia.
12-5, man. I don't know about all that, Skip.
This team will be the opposite of the Sixers because this team has a backbone to it. This team has high intangibles. I've told you from the start, Jalen Hurts is not a great thrower. He's just a decent thrower of the football, but he's a leader, a playmaker, a gamer, a baller, a winner. That's what he will do. He's the opposite of James Harden.
Skip, I think the Bears are going to be better than you giving them credit for, too.
Okay, well, maybe so. But they have a very young quarterback who's still in the struggle stage.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
Just know where that blitzing linebacker coming and slide the protection so you don't get hit in the face.
Preseason game.
So you don't get hit in the face anymore.
Okay, so I got the Eagles at 12-5, and I got Dallas at 10-7. Could 10-7 be good enough to
10-7 winning that division?
No.
10-7 winning the division.
12-5.
No, you could.
Okay, so you got the Eagles going 9-8.
9-8.
Okay.
But 10-7 is going to win the division. So if they go 10-7, I mean, theoretically, I guess both of them could go 10-7. But I got Dallas going to win the division because they're going to own the tiebreaker because they're going to go 5-1 in the division.
Okay.
They're going to beat the Commanders twice. They'll beat the Giants twice.
But you do have them losing to Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, once.
Okay, but you've got it because you already said Dallas was going to win at Philadelphia. So you got Dallas losing at home to Philadelphia?
Yeah, on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
They'll be celebrating. They'll be opening, getting ready to open.
Celebrating?
Yeah.
I will give you this. I trust my team a lot more on the road than I do at Jerry World. It's the classic conundrum of Jerry World is the world stage.
Yeah, it's a terrible home field advantage for you.
It's terrible because it's a destination for everybody. It's concerts. It's NCAA championship games.
Yeah.
It's big boxing.
It's not
matches.
Skip. It's not that intimate. What you think home field like a Steelers with the fans or the Packers. You know, it's not one of the like you said. It's for everything. They got concert. They got boxing matches. They got UFC. They got it all. They got monster trucks up in there.
They do.
So
they got high school championship games. They got it all.
Yes.
And the problem is that we went 7-2 on the road last year, which was I think tied for the best road record in